Fucking hell, I've never been in one of these ones.
Yeah, it's an honour to have you. Your first interview.
Yeah, it's my first movie shot. Yeah, no worries.
Excited for it?
Nah, straight down the line, mate. Straight down the line.
Yeah,
You want to hear it? You hear it.
Good to be here, mate. My name's Nick Pearce. I'm co-founder and I work at Homey, and we're a streetwear clothing social enterprise that provides brand new clothing, training and job opportunities to young people experiencing homelessness or hardship. The event itself is called Complexity, and I think it's a really fitting title because through our own experiences and certainly talking to a number of people who've had experiences of homelessness, it's just an extremely complicated issue. And what we've found is that every person has their own unique story. In Australia, there's around 105,000 people experiencing homelessness. They say roughly 6,000 of those are the ones who are living rough on the streets. We say a person experiencing homelessness because homelessness is inherently a situation or a circumstance that someone can get out of if they're given the right level of support, care and opportunity.
My life started off with homelessness when I was about 13, 14, and I stayed in different people's houses. I got into some trouble and I was involved in domestic violence. I had to flee that, and people see people, struggling on the streets and they think that's what homelessness is. But there's actually a lot of different components of homelessness. Couch surfing or sleeping in a car or staying at different people's houses or, crisis accommodation, refuges, rooming houses. There seems to be this preconceived conception that people have a choice. I don't think people understand the depth and the complexity of what it's actually like to be homeless. They were like some of the hardest times of my life.
I'm only 35. I've been in Water State. I've been homeless now since I was 14.
Majority of the stuff is like domestic violence more, with partners and that, and that's what I experienced anyway, was domestic violence from either half, and then I ended up being out in the street. And yeah, always on edge. I mean, for instance, like last night, someone beat me up in the city and all that, so yeah, it wasn't very pleasant. Another homeless guy wanted to rob me for, to benefit themselves, yeah.
I've been woken up before. I got woken up 5 days ago. I was asked for a couple of dollars. I said all I had was $6. Because I didn't have $10, I suffered 2 fractured cheekbones. I've got 3 broken left ribs, 9 stitches in the back of my head. I've got a bit of glue here, the stitches there.
The aim of this series is to really sort of just try and shed some more insight into the very complicated issue of homelessness, to talk about it in a very raw manner, but also to try and, ultimately dispel some of those preconceived notions that we hold towards homelessness and just talk about it in an untainted light. We just find that the approach needs to be a case-by-case basis, one person at a time, because each individual has their own story, their own needs, wants, goals, dreams, and if we can understand that, then I think we can better support these people as a whole. At the moment, we've already got the size of the MCG at full capacity of people who are experiencing homelessness in our country. So you can only imagine 2 or 3 or 4 or 5 more sports stadiums of that size of people who are genuinely going through a really shitty time. And we're seeing how prevalent it is, and it's becoming more and more so in the forefront of our attentions. It's a shame if we don't do something about it, because it's a very real issue that exists in our society.